COVID-19, what does that actually mean for your financial advisory business? What can you actually do? How can you actually make changes now? And what's the actual opportunities that lie here for financial advisors? So today I want to talk about actually how can you continue to service your clients really well throughout this? What can you do to actually make sure they get the best service? How can you actually help more people through this as well? Not just your clients, but how to actually help people that you spoke with before, prospects, and actually how to grow and continue to get clients and set your business up really, really well for the next 12, 24, even 5, 10 years by implementing some changes here in your business now whilst you have the time, and really how you can use these changes to help clients now and in the future. So really what I want to talk about first is the current situation. Where are we at as financial advisors in this marketplace? Well, sort of what we're seeing right now is everyone's cancelling their in-person meetings. The UK is going to lockdown. Several states here in the US as well have went into lockdown. Very, 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 very secure. It's not letting many people out of their houses, into their offices even. So commerce is slowed, people have slowed their movement, which is exactly what needs to happen in this case of the virus. But for advisors who really dealt with in-person meetings, networking, seminars, in-person meetings, and actually just dealing with your clients for reviews, all of that typically, for the most part, was handled in person unless you were someone who actually had embraced virtual and became more of a virtual advisor previous to this. And if that is you and you've done all of those things and you were doing seminars, networking and that and in-person meetings, well, now you had to really make rapid changes in the last sort of 30 days to online meetings, not seeing anyone. The business is completely and radically changed, and you probably had a bit of a whirlwind last 30 days trying to get everything in place. I've seen countless advisors who were doing a lot of seminars as well, dinner seminars or workshops, and they've just been cancelled or postponed for indefinite time periods. They don't know when they're actually going to be allowed to do these again, because if you've got 30, 40 people in a room, you are a massive transmission risk at the minute and can actually cause that, and groups are being banned all across the place. So that's like a group, you understand that should be shut. But for a lot of advisory businesses, that's actually one of the main ways that they were able to get clients actually and get business. And for a lot of them, if they're more on the transactional side and insurance side, well, they're needing new clients every month to continue to open the doors, get the paychecks out and continue to make an income. If that's not happening, then they're not earning any money, they're not getting anything. So if you're on the seminar side, they've been cancelled, or maybe even just you were networking, door knocking, or doing a lot of in-person kind of prospecting. A lot of the newer advisors, a lot of advisors who never really invested heavily in marketing, use those and rely on those strategies to actually close business. They're also really suffering. So a lot of the traditional methods that advisors use, bar maybe cold calling, have really, really been attacked here. And on top of just the prospecting side of things, the actual client review side of things, an advisor said to me the other day, goes, well, what's your ideal client? Who are you really trying to work with here? Because my exact ideal client is the exact person who's being told to stay indoors and not see anyone. So he sort of was just saying, my business is entirely reliant on the people who are high risk and I cannot go near them. They're not going to leave their houses. So he was really worried about who he was working with, going, well, I can't actually even go near these people at the minute in person. So really the prospecting side of things and even the client service side of things have been taken and actually ripped away from, I'd say, about 80 to 90% of advisors really, really quickly and rapidly, just right from under their feet in a completely different way than if it was in a recession. And that's sort of what we're just seeing across the board here with advisors. Now, a lot of advisors did do some kind of online marketing and it worked really well previously, or they looked at it and they thought about doing it. And if it all led to in-person meetings, a lot of people we see do online marketing into in-person events. Again, that's not going to work anymore. So it's really radically changed a lot of what's going on for advisors. And I wanted in this video kind of give a few ideas and a few opportunities for advisors in actually helping their clients better, and in also looking at helping other people their clients know, and actually just how could they go on and generate some prospects out of it as well. Because on top of this, we've also seen a 20 to 30% market crash, and it's looking in a record time in a couple of weeks, and we're looking at going even further potentially, depending on how stringent these lockdown measures go and actually how long they last. Over the weekend, a lot of restaurants have decided to close. Restaurants, bars are really starting to pull back. A lot of the service industry has actually just sort of shut its doors, and we're looking at a lot of these companies posting really poor earnings, and it's really going to drive the market down potentially over the next couple months. And this means you really need to be actually in a recession providing your clients a lot of support, but you actually can't get near them in person to give them the kind of normal support that you would be in a time of economic crash. So there's a few things you can do in an economic crash, and there's also a few things you can do with the pandemic that's going on, and actually how you can combine those two to help your clients better and help some of their friends out as well. Because not a lot of Americans have financial advisors. A client of mine was telling me 18% of Americans actually have a financial advisor. So that's a lot of people who are in this economic crash, going through these downturns, that maybe do-it-yourselfers and are now really, really struggling here. So the first thing to do is actually how to take your business online. The first opportunity is taking client service completely online. Not just for now, but actually to help you really refine that over the next few years of your career, because a lot of businesses here are going to go virtual for 3 months, find that there was no issue in going virtual at all, and no one really would have had any issue with it, and we'll get used to everything being done virtually with advisors and service professionals, and that'll become the norm. So you have a really great opportunity here to actually become more efficient as a business owner and learn new practices and help clients in a virtual way, which is really good because look, most clients don't really want to travel 45 minutes, an hour in the car to get help from an advisor. For the annual review, they could easily do that on a Zoom meeting. We use Zoom a lot, and we can definitely help our clients set that up. And if you need any help with that, let me know. We use Zoom a lot. It works really, really well. We're able to share everything, use DocuSign, sign everything online, and clients don't actually have to leave their house. So it's, instead of being a 1 hour meeting for a client, it's typically 3 hours. Drive, mess about, make sure you're early enough, the actual hour and a half meeting, and then our 30 minutes, 45 minutes to drive back. It takes a good chunk out of your day, whereas virtual is literally, we're on the phone at 8 a.m. for the call, we're done at 9 o'clock. And that's how it works. And it's such a more efficient way to do things that clients and people are going to get used to just generally doing this now, and advisors are going to learn to embrace it. Ones who said they were never going to do it are going to learn that they have to embrace it, and that it's really going to help them. And then with client servicing, we're on to that there, and you can actually help them really well. So I want to give a couple of opportunities in this video. So 3 opportunities, 3 things that are actually good things that are coming out of this, because if you watch the media, you're going to see so much negativity come out of this in this. So I want to give 3 sort of opportunities, 3 really good reasons, 3 good things that can come out of this, because we don't want to focus on the negative, we want to focus on the positive a lot of the time as well. So in client servicing, you really can actually help your clients better. You can do it virtually, you can actually get a better service and get a more efficient business out of this. So what we recommend with our clients is we're sending emails to your clients, informing them of what's going on, how we're dealing with it, and everything. Because what we want to do, and we've been doing this with our clients for a couple of weeks now, is stay proactive. So anytime there's something big going on, look, clients are going to see it, they're watching the news, they're going to come across it. Anything big coming on, anything that could matter to them, proactively be reaching out to them, proactively, even if it's an email blast to all of your clients, just like, hey, we've seen this too, and here's what we're doing about it. If you are behind the 8 ball, so to speak, you're behind the ball, it's going to show, and these people are going to get kind of like, well, he didn't handle me very well in a crisis, he got overwhelmed and just was nowhere to be seen. You don't need to be phoning them all the time, you can't meet them in person anyway, but you do want to make sure you're 100% being proactive. So when things are going all over the place, you need to proactively be messaging your clients, either personally or with email blasts to your clients with updates of what's going on and how you as a business and how you as their planner, especially if you're managing their money, can tell them what that means for them. Again, even in insurance or annuities, what does that mean for you? Because clients, they see all this news, they don't really know what it actually translates to and what it actually means for them personally in their situation. So make sure that you're proactive. So we are emailing all of our clients each week with a proactive email blast of sort of what's happened, how we're dealing with that, what's the best steps moving forward, so our clients can see that we are on top of things here. So if you're not doing that, number one, recommend you do that. I would personally phone and text or email, again, personal emails to your clients, making sure, hey, you're checking in on them, making sure they're okay, because a lot of people are freaking out right now, financially and otherwise, and they maybe aren't knowing that you can actually help them with what they need. So a lot of financial planners do a lot of different services and can even refer them to different people. And they may not know you handle that, or it's in your wheelhouse, so they're not going to mention it to you. So if you reach out to them and you help them here, you can actually create really strong client relationships for the long term. And that's exactly what you want to do. You know, it's really easy to take care of your clients in a bull market where you ring them every 6 months and their money's up 5 or 10%. But in this kind of bear market and a global pandemic, it's a real double hit. It's all about how you can actually go ahead and help them better and really build those strong client relationships. So personal emails and texts, I do a weekly blast every single week with what's going on, how we're handling it, what it means for you, and what it means for your money if you're managing it, because you want to make sure they know exactly that you're the guy to go to. Then, once you're proactive in front of them, you're booking any review meetings, you're getting in front of them every week, you know, you're making sure they can see what's going on and they know you're ahead of the game. Then you want to sort of look at, you know, how can you help other people? The statistic I mentioned, one of my clients told me recently, was that only 18% of people have a financial advisor, and most of them are doing it themselves. Well, again, in a bull market, that's really, really nice, you know, because you're buying the stocks, you're buying the market, and it's going up. You know, you could put money in the S&P 500 and make a lot of money just by following the market over the last 10 years and just buying it consistently. Great strategy, worked really, really well. But now it's down 28, 30%, depending on where we go, and it could go even further than that. So being a do-it-yourselfer has become a lot more difficult because you don't know how to actually handle things. You know, as Mike Tyson says, you know, no one knows how they're going to react until they're punched in the face. This is the punch in the face that a lot of people who are managing their own money didn't know was coming, and now it's actually seeing how they react. And that's where you and the planning side of things actually comes in place and helps, is understanding what to do in these situations so you can really show your value here. So we're reaching out to all of our clients and asking them, do we know anyone that needs our help, you know, could do from this, you know, has been stressed or looking for some help with money. You know, we're happy to help. And it's not, you know, a sales pitch. It shouldn't be a sales pitch. It should be actually genuinely helping someone. Because if you genuinely help them, yes, you may not get a ton of new clients. They may not become a new client, but you will end up with new clients out of it. Again, you're building that client relationship. You're helping your clients more. You're strengthening that bond between you as someone who's there for them and their family and friends. And you can help other people. And the likelihood is, if they've been doing it themselves and they're not getting the returns they will, you can sign some new clients out of this and actually generate some business. So you do want to be doing it as a sort of proactive client generation method, because when you get these people in, if you can help them, you know, don't be trying to force a sale here. This is a terrible time to be doing anything like that. But if you can actually truly help them and they can see the benefit and you can lay the numbers out of what you could do and it will help, then by all means you should be actually, you know, taking the time to help them and potentially bring them as a client or place them in a product, or your management and your planning to make sure they get through this properly. So that's a really good proactive way you could be doing this. Again, asking all your clients, they know anyone, and then once you've asked all your clients, you know anyone, and actually going back through your database. I showed another video about retargeting and remarketing and the low-hanging fruit campaigns. You should be going back to everyone that you've ever spoke to. It's on your database, it's on your email list that you've been in contact with, and helping them, offering to help them. You know, not pitching them on a meeting or pitching them on sales, but actually offering to help those people, right? Offering to get them in for consultations on the phone, on Zoom, and actually offering them help with a view that if, look, you can actually help them again, then they can become potential clients for the business and capture some assets and actually help people in the process, you know, doing what financial planning should be, which is about helping clients. So go to everyone you've ever spoke with before that did not become a client, your email list, email them, phone them offering help. You can text them, you could offer some sort of blast out to them as well as personal email blast, phone and text. I'd be hitting up all of those people with several campaigns and several strategies that you can use to actually get in front of them that offers them help. Because even if you don't close meetings, you know, even if you don't close any business here, and that shouldn't be the only aim, if you don't close any meetings here, well, you've got to do meetings, you've got to help people out, you know, you've got to actually do what you're meant to be doing. The worst thing you could be doing right now is sitting at home doing nothing, freaking out that the business is going to implode, the market's going to implode, and you just want to sit with your hands beneath you and do nothing. You know, even if you're doing 3, 5 or 7 just helpful meetings to clients, and even if like, hey, only one of them closes into a client, that's 7 more people that you've really helped through this. And that's what being a financial planner and advisor should be about. So I recommend doing both of those things as well. And then what you can actually do to go proactively out to generate clients and get business is online marketing was always really good in this situation because it's virtual. Your online marketing is on the uptick. But what's really interesting about online marketing right now is it's the cheapest that it's ever actually been, because a lot of the brick and mortar businesses that needed people to be in person have stopped advertising, and the load on the platform is way lower. And we're actually seeing that CPMs and costs to actually advertise are way down for anyone advertising. We have clients who are running what we call our virtual automated seminar system that we've been showing guys to do for a couple of years now. And I'll run you through how that system works, because I want everyone to see it so they can go and implement it if they want to over the next couple of months. Whether they work with us or not, I want to show you the system so that you can actually put it in place yourselves, or know how it works to go ahead and implement that so that it can generate you clients. So before I go into that quickly, LinkedIn's really going to be helpful for you right now. Your email list, again, as I said, reach out to them. That is a form of online marketing. You've got anyone on Facebook, your business page you're connected with. You've got several mechanisms you can actually use here and start to get on social media, post, offer help, offer guidance, and get in front of people and really offer them a lot of help here through this period. But when you're ready, what we say for people who are actually ready to proactively grow their business through this and are really looking to generate clients. So a lot of people, as I say, that have been doing seminars, that were spending $10,000 a month on dinner seminars or workshops, well, they were making a return on investment. So now they're sitting there, it's March, they're sitting there for April going, well, I've no seminar, so cool, I'm saving 10 grand a month. So I've got $120,000 every year that I'm not spending now. For the next couple of months, I'm not spending that. But I've no way of actually generating prospects now, because that $10,000 a month was the only way that I actually got business. So what we're seeing with this system is going into those businesses really well at the minute, and any advisors who wants them, because if you were spending a lot of money on marketing and it was your lifeblood, and you were a business that was affording to spend some money on ads and actually direct mail and do a seminar, well then, if you were doing that, then this is perfect for you actually to grow and continue to actually get appointments from it. So I'll walk you through this system quickly and what it looks like, so you have it in place in your business and you can implement it over the next couple of weeks or month. If you're at home, you aren't able to actually meet with anyone at all, even with Zoom meetings and that, this will help you. It's something you can actually implement in your business and work on to improve the business long term, because we want to be making long-term improvements to our business whilst we're here. So this, and how it actually looks, is what we do is we'll run, obviously, social media ads. So you want to be running social media ads, everyone's on their phone, everyone's on their computer. There's more people online right now than ever before. Reach is way up because everyone has nothing to do. They're all at home, they're not working, they're not actually doing things, so they're not outside enjoying themselves. They're on their computers, they're on their phones, and they're ingesting loads of social media content. So we want to build ads that actually talk about how we're helping clients. And it could be as simple as, offering to help people. Hey, I'm an advisor, we're actually helping clients with these consultations and showing them what we're doing in this situation and how we're able to help our clients. So you try to record video. I'll explain where that goes, where you record the video for. But you want to social media ads telling clients how you actually can solve their problems, how you can actually help them through this socioeconomic crisis that we are actually in and facing currently. Then obviously we'll go to what we call our reg page, right? So we want them to register for basically an online seminar, okay? So they're going to register, come from and go, oh cool, well, we're going to register them for an event. Now, depending on the topic of it, it'll depend on what kind of person we're serving the ad to and what kind of person's actually going to register for it. But for example, if you are looking at pre-retirees, okay, you could do the 4 strategies you need to, or the 4 things you need to know if you're going to retire in 5 years or less, right? So if you were a target, draw a target market of people over here. If you see an ad about the 4 things you need to know if you're going to retire or less, you're browsing here, you're worried about what's going on, you don't really know, you want to retire, you're saying 57 or 60, want to retire at 62 or 65 and going, I'm kind of worried here about what I should know. When someone comes and says, hey, look, we're financial planners, we help people in these situations, and we're actually going to do a free live seminar or a free recorded seminar on actually how we help people in your situation. How we're going to show them the 4 or 5 things that you need to know if you want to retire in the next 5 years. And then they can click on that ad, come to the registration page, and actually register to watch it. Now, you can do a live one. We do help our clients with live webinars, and if you have an email list, you should also be sending them an email list to the registration page to register them for a live webinar. You should be doing live webinars and live trainings with your email list and the database, because that's a really effective way to drive more people through to help them. You can do a 45, 60-minute educational, helpful training, and again, people are at home on their laptops, on their phones, and they're watching this content. So once we've done that there, we then take them to a video, which is the seminar training that we promised. So the video will be whatever the topic was that we said we were going to do. We'll be showing them that educational content, okay? Again, it can be live to our email list or automated here, because the automation factor of it is really key, and I'll explain that in a second. So they come to the video, they come to the seminar, they watch the seminar video, and they get all the helpful content. They do not have to come on and actually follow through and watch anything different. But at the end of it, we're going to actually offer them to book a call. It's sideways there, but we offer them to book a call here with us, okay? So if they need any extra help here, they're able to come and book a call. So it's very similar to the old school, direct mailer, registration form, live in-person event, appointment, registration form. They book the call, call it book, and they actually have a call. And with the booking of the call, we'll do what I call a qualifier. So we'll do a qualification form at the call, so they can actually, we know who they are, what assets they've got, what they need help with the most. They can actually have the call and then become a client at the end. At the end of it, we're looking to bring them into a client. So the great thing about this here is if we do it automated, we don't have to be here for this video. So if we do it in live, you have to be here for this video to happen. Every single time you want this video to run, you have to record it. If I was to do this live to you every single time, I'd have to be there every day to record it. Whereas I can just simply record this once and you can watch it whenever suits. So someone can see an ad on a Tuesday at 1 p.m, see the ad, book to watch, get their information, and watch it at 10 past 1 or 1 just immediately after at 1 o'clock, watch the video for 20 or 30 minutes, and then come through and book a call. So you want to do this automated as much as possible, because you can do it for 24/7 and run it in the background whilst people are browsing and when they're actually looking for help. This is what we're doing with everyone, and this is what I would recommend you do, is build some social media ads, going out to register people for an online event, host the video that you record online. At the end of it, use calendar software like Calendly or Schedule Ones to book them a call, ask them some questions, do the call, the 1 or 2 or 3 calls you need, and bring them on as a client. That's the system that I would use. Well, we used it anyway before all this happened, but I would 100% be implementing this system in your business right now. If you are an advisor that needs to get clients through this, need to do marketing. And to give you an idea on costs, there's several free strategies that we do, and I gave you some of those free strategies that you can actually go implement immediately right there. But at the minute, we're seeing for a call booked, for a booked call, we were seeing $100 with several of our clients who are running for people who want at least $250,000, and most of the prospects were having at least $500,000 in assets or above. We were seeing $100 per meeting. So this is what I would implement in your business if I were you. If you're looking to grow through COVID-19, you want to get virtual, we can help you with, we've showed you some stuff you can do with the actual client servicing side, and actually what to do with referrals and how to help friends of clients and your email list. Those are things you should 100% be doing immediately and getting results from. And then once you've done that, you should 100% be coming on board and actually, going out and building this system into your business. Build all of this into your business. You've got the time now to go do this. The time is there. You're at home. You can go out on the weekend and go hikes or go cross country. You've got to fill your time somehow. And what we're doing, and what we recommend clients do, is taking the time to focus on building assets in their business. And this is one of those assets that you should definitely be building. So that's really the video on how to get through COVID-19, things that we're seeing, what we're doing with our clients, some useful tactics and strategies you can implement. Then obviously this video funnel that we call it, the automated online seminar system that you can actually implement into your business to generate clients and to generate calls and keep things moving virtually throughout the business. And if you can handle client servicing virtually and you can handle client generation virtually, you are really well poised to actually not just make it through this, but to grow. But at the very least, you'll make it through this crisis, and your business will still be there, the doors open, and you'll still be working. And for a lot of people, that's really what they're looking for in the business. So I hope this really helped. And if you're looking for more information on the COVID-19 opportunity, what we do with clients, all the strategies and templates you can actually just take from us. We built this for our clients, how they can just have it and see all the other email templates and different campaigns I mentioned there. You're fully welcome to go build those yourself using what we gave you. But if you're looking for more information on actually just getting those given to you, getting them into your business immediately and getting them working, then you can go ahead below and schedule a discovery call with me or my team to actually see if we can help you to grow your business where you're at with COVID anyway. First of all, we want to look at your business and not just try to sell you into something. That's not what we're here to do either, is actually going, well, where are you in the business right now? How have things been affected for you? What can you do? And can we actually help you? And if we can't give you these solutions, that these aren't the best fits for you right now, what should you actually be doing right now to continue to open your door? So it's going to be really informative, educational, and helpful call. And if it makes sense, we'll show you these systems, we'll show you how they work. But first and foremost, I really want to make sure we can help advisors here as well and give them the strategies they need to succeed and give you advice and guidance through this. So you want a discovery call, we'll take you through a 12-point audit of your business, look at everything that's going on and what you should be doing. Then you can actually click the link below and schedule a discovery call with myself, with my team, and we'll look to help you as much as we can to grow this business and just to survive through this crisis that we're in now. So I hope you've enjoyed this video on what you can do as a financial advisor in the COVID-19 situation, and you found this content helpful, and I look forward to seeing some of you on the calls, and I'm glad I could help. Leave me a comment or shoot us an email letting you know if you need any more additional help with what was covered here. Have a great week, guys, and we'll catch up soon. Cheers.